So in today's video, we are going to be looking at Latin expressions of place, i.e. how you say you are somewhere in Latin. So the most important thing we're looking at today is how you say to, from, and in with the names of towns, the names of cities, and the word domus. These are the oddities. Everything else is quite normal. You would use ad plus the accusative to mean to or towards somewhere, and at or ab or ex plus the ablative to mean away from somewhere. In plus the ablative to mean in somewhere. So normally these would have their own prepositions. So today in this video, I'm going to explain what we are looking at, what the grammar point is. We'll have a look at some examples. We will have some practice questions. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if it's helpful for you and to be notified of any upcoming Latin grammar videos. So, how do we say motion towards when we're talking about how to go to the name of a town, city, or home? We just use the accusative. You do not need to use a preposition. Well, you do not use a preposition. So, for example, if you want to say, I go to Rome, it's just Romam eo. There is no ad Romam. And to go to Athens is Athenas mititur. He is sent to Athens. Athenas, accusative. Domum revenit, he, she, or it returns home. So you can see no preposition is required. To say away from, if we want to go away from the name of a town, city, or the word home, we just use the ablative. Again, no preposition is needed, so we would not use at or ab or ex when we are talking about away from the name of a town, city, or home. So if we look at these examples, I come from Rome, Roma venio, so the ablative, no at or ab or ex. He sets out from Athens, Athenis, ablative, plural because the name Athens is already plural. He leaves home, domo, ablative of home. And lastly, how do we say at or in the name of a town or city or the word home? Well, we use a specific case. So we could include this on the case table, but it's used only rarely, so we don't need to have it for everything. It looks identical to the genitive if you have a first and second declension singular name, or it looks identical to the ablative for any plural noun or a third declension noun. So some examples: I live in Rome, Romai, because Roma is first declension singular. He stays in Athens, Carthagini, that ablative singular ending, and I am at home, domi, so genitive singular, domi, for that second declension noun. A few handy hints to remember then: we do not have ad, in, or ex, or ab for the names of towns, cities, and the word domus. Remember, you just use the accusative if you're going to a place, ablative if you're coming from a place, and locative if you are in or at a place. For any other places, or for the word town or city, so oppidum or urbs, then you will still use your preposition. So here, in the villa ablative, ex aggro, out of the field. So you will still use your prepositions for everything else. Let's practice this. I recommend you pause the video here, fill in the blanks for yourself, and then return and click play. As always, let me know how you do in the comments. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to cover in future videos. So I live in Athens. That is your locative case. So if you think back, what does it need to look like? In the plural, it's identical to the ablative. So that would be Athenis habito. They return home. So they're going to home. We want it to be accusative. So domum redeunt. He comes from Carthage. We need the ablative for from. So Carthagini. From Carthage. To summarize then, accusative when we want to say to the name of the city, ablative when we want to go from it, and locative we will translate as in or at. For the names of cities, towns, and small islands, that is your rule. And domus is a special one on its own, domus, and it will be accusative domum, ablative domo, and locative identical to the genitive, domi. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you.